Let me tell you why Obama killed Justice Antonin Scalia. Now, many of you immediately will cringe and you'll get ready to throw it back at me, conspiracy Manning, there you go again. But remember, you threw all the things I said about Obama, the long-legged Mac Daddy, back at me back in 2007, 2008, 2009, and you were wrong then, and you'll be wrong now. I'm saying to you that Barack Hussein Obama had good and palpable reasons to kill Justice Antonin Scalia. And let me lay them out for you. Number one is that the Supreme Court will be integral in making the final decision about how the presidential race is going to end up. Obama has stated on several occasions, and more emphatically over the last couple of days, that Donald Trump will not be the president of the United States of America. Now, you have to think a little bit about how cautious people are, not just alleged presidents as Obama is, but others in making prognostications. For Barack Hussein Obama to say that Donald Trump will not be the president, and then if Donald Trump became the president, his entire legacy, his entire life, and all the work that he would have done would have gone down the drain because people will play that clip over and over and over again, that Donald Trump will not be the president. And I'm going to let you listen to it.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
But then he doubled down on destroying his own legacy by saying the reason why he believes that Donald Trump will not be the president is because the American people are smarter than selecting somebody who is wholly and completely unworthy as Donald Trump. I'm going to let you listen to those various sound bites.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president. And the reason is because I have a lot of faith in the American people. And I think they recognize that being president is a serious job.
Now, for him to step out and say that, he must have something up his sleeve. And what he has up his sleeve is this. There are a couple of things that I believe that Obama plans to do. Number one is that he plans to call all the communist, Marxist, Bolshevik, socialist niggers to support Bernie Sanders, including the black Caucasians, known as the Black Caucus, and John Lewis will ultimately give Bernie Sanders the opportunity to run roughshod in Nevada over Hillary and in South Carolina, pushing Hillary out of the race, and then Obama will then insert Joe Biden. And as a token to Hillary Clinton, Obama will appoint Hillary Clinton to become the Supreme Court justice after all the fighting and the farceness is done by Mitch McConnell, Paul Ryan, and the boys faking out that they're not going to let a nominee sit on the court. But even if that gets past the election period, and I doubt that it will, I think that Hillary will be nominated as Supreme Court justice. Even though she hates Obama's guts, he hates hers. She would love that more than she'd love the presidency. She's a liberal, and Obama can count on, and the liberals can depend upon her to kill babies, to support fags, to be socialist, to support Wall Street, to support the Fed. They know that Hillary is in the pocket. So Hillary sitting on the Supreme Court would be a feather in Obama's cap that could never be erased. And it would be a legacy builder, and Hillary could sit on that court to protect Obama, and Joe Biden could run for president, and Joe Biden run against Donald Trump. Now, all of this would not be possible if Justice Scalia still lived. So Obama killed Justice Scalia. That's what I believe. I believe he killed Justice Scalia the same way he killed his grandmother, Madeline Ann Dunham. I believe that. I believe that he did that. And that's why to get him off of the court and to open up, not just to get him off of the court, but get a giant, get a conservative constitutional giant off the court that would stop the oncoming assault by Donald Trump to become president, and get Hillary out of the race into the Supreme Court and on to the Joe Biden to run as president, and the beat goes on. That's why Justice Antonin Scalia was killed. The only other questions that we have, and there is no other way of looking at it, my friend, that's exactly what Barack Hussein Obama has put in action. And that's why we're at the precipice that we are right now. And that's what Donald Trump is looking at as an opposition. And Obama has stated he'll never be president. He said it emphatically. He said it more than once. No one has ever made such a statement like that, because it could blow up in your face. And it could for the rest of the 8 years that Donald will be president, he could remind everybody of what Obama said. If you think that Donald Trump reminding Jeb Bush that George Bush made a decision to go into Iraq was the biggest mistake of the century, you could not get Donald Trump to shut up were he able to overcome Obama's statements. But what Obama has laid out as a plan by killing the justice, getting him off the court, getting Hillary on the bench, and getting Biden into the presidency, Donald won't be able to make it, my friends. He just will not be able to make it, and Obama will still reign true in power.